Okay, so tell me. Where are we starting? When are we starting? Did we start already?
No.
Okay.
So welcome back to Talking Neat. I am here today with some local, business entrepreneurs. I got the guys from Straitjacket Life in the studio today, along with Ambition,
Hey.
Queen.
Queen,
Ambition, Queen LV. Don't forget the underscore in between.
So you couldn't get the all one word?
No.
It's already
Fucking
taken.
Instagram.
I tried to contact her, but I ended up with you. So, but I'm happy for it.
Satisfied?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, we'll make this work.
Yeah, I got you.
I heard she drinks whiskey though.
Oh, she
So
does?
yeah, I was.
Oh, yeah.
I was
she
really
already-
looking forward to
now
it.
She
you
already
got, now you
got
got
me.
to pull up.
She
Now you
got
need a
me.
cup. Now she needs a cup. Yep.
So we've got Gonzalo, or Silent, and Tilo,
Yeah.
both from Straitjacket Life.
Yes, sir.
So actually, we're starting with whiskey. That's always the best place to start.
Nice.
So we are starting with
Sounds good.
Balvenie. It is a double wood, 12-year Scotch. I believe it's from Highland region.
Hey. Don't mind my root beer.
And if you guys want more, just yell at me.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw you checking to make sure I poured enough.
Yeah, like nice, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Salud.
Salud.
Salud,
Oh,
cousin.
Lord.
Ambition. Hey, where's yours at?
Hey.
Take that beer. Salud. Oh, yeah.
Good?
Good, real good.
None of that Jack Daniel shit.
I'm used to that liquor
Oh,
store.
yeah.
Liquor
Good?
store.
I saved the liquor store shit for
Nice
when
shot.
the band's
Oh,
coming.
man.
'Cause they, at the end of the show, hey, we want more of that. We want more. And I'm like, no.
Calm down.
Oh, yeah.
Nice and smooth.
Oh, yeah. Real good flavor. Real rich. It's like it keeps going and going, you know what I mean?
That's the
Tasting
cool
it.
thing about when you get into like the upper end scotches. I mean, it's just like different, like crazy stuff that comes out of it.
That cherrywood.
I've got a Cherrywood one up there, but it tastes like, you know, when you walk into a furniture store and you lick the furniture,
Oh,
it tastes just like that.
never done that, but you know, I can
Well, it's the first
understand.
time for everything.
I can smell, yeah.
See, now that you bring it up, I kind of want to bring it over.
Wow.
So, Straitjacket Life, how did it, obviously it's a family affair.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How'd the whole thing come about?
Basically, growing up, you know, growing up in the hood, I would say, you know what I'm saying? We had
I
a
would say.
band together as a
Say
family.
sound fancy. Go
So
for
we
it.
kind of made up that little name for ourselves, SJL, with our last names. And from there, we wanted to take it into the business side. So we started trying to figure out names that'll go with SJL, you know. And we came with Straitjacket Life because we live a crazy life, you know what I mean? So we started Straitjacket Life Clothing, and from there we just took it on to many other things like acting and music with rap and producing with other people and stuff. Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, like my cousin said, you know, it's a family, like you said too. It's a family thing. You know, we came from, you know, from where we live. You know, the streets, the hood, our family, close cousins all together. You know what I mean? A lot of me and my cousins grew up together, so you know, lived that life. But we wanted more. You know, we wanted to turn it into a business, turn it into something that could, you know, be a future for us. You know, so that's when we started with the clothing brand, designing our own concept. You know, own shirts, silk screening too. He had a silk screen machine in his room. He was out there making shirts. You know what I mean? We're thinking of, you know what I mean, different ideas, different names. We ended up making the shirts and hitting swap meets, you know, trade shows, hitting different events with our own booths, selling our shirts like that. And then, you know, getting into the music too. You know, we just want to be in the industry, the entertainment industry, you know what I mean? Something different than having a normal job, because we had jobs, you know. I had a lot of different jobs growing up. So this was something that we never got into, so we wanted to push it more into
Any of
that.
those jobs legit?
Some of them, yeah, some legit and some not, but especially for a lot of people in my family, friends, and you know, we're looking towards our nephews and you know, the younger generations of little homies that trying to do something positive. You know what I mean? Trying to change it and push it positive. They could rap, they could produce, they could sing, they could you know, paint, they could draw, they could be artists, they could design clothes, and that's what we're trying to show them. So that's what we're doing, and now we have a store. So we're pushing the store, everything. You know, photography, we do that. And it's all like, you know, it all comes together at our store because we have the music studio there. That's where we have the clothing brands. And we reach out to any other people that's starting up a clothing brand that want to get into a store or sell their stuff. And we reach out to people like that and they can get in our store. So that's how it goes. That's pretty much it, yeah. That's Straitjacket Life, yeah.
I love
said,
it.
perfectly said.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
Teamwork, yeah,
Love
yeah,
it.
and teamwork. And now we're reaching out. That's how we met Ambitious Queen. You know what I mean? We met her
Yeah.
through the industry because we like to say we do music, rap, music videos that we shoot for people. And so she's a model. My cousin met her, and so now she's part of our team, and you know helps us do everything we do. So, yeah. It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Mhm. Any of you been in a straitjacket yet?
All the time, yeah. It's like every day, you know what I mean? So, yeah, Straitjacket Life, SJL. That's our, you know what I mean? That's our thing. So we live in that crazy life. It's another, you know, saying for crazy life.
Yeah.
Straitjacket Life. So that, and all our designs have, you know what I mean? The mask on the straitjacket, and that's our other design over there. So that's kind of, you know, that's us right there.
So is it difficult working with family?
Yeah, it could be. It's difficult, but then it also is good because, you know, we always, you know, got each other's back 100%, no matter what, you know, thick or thin, you know what I mean? And we know each other, you know, we have the same interests, we all, you know, we have a goal, and we want to, you know, reach that goal. So nobody better to do it with than your family, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it's good, but we fight all the time too, like any other family. And even before all this, just growing up, like crazy cousins, you know what I mean? Rolling around, pushing, fighting.
Yeah.
Like how it normally is, so.
It'd be kind of fucked up if I fought with my cousins because they're all girls. So.
Oh, so yeah. We have a gang of guys in our family, like a bunch of cousins, guy cousins, you know, so. Yeah, we all pitch in and help each other out. Like a lot of the events that we would go to, we'll show up, you know, 5, 10, 15 deep, depending on what the event was. And we'll all be there to set up the, you know, the booth, the tables, the merch, you know, the whole thing, so. We have a good little solid team.
Free labor.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what was good too, yeah.
I keep trying to get.
I keep free because they be asking for a lot of stuff.
That's the
Yeah,
thing.
it's never free.
Yeah.
They need meals, they want a shirt, you know, they want a hat, they want, you know, this and that.
I keep trying to get my daughter to help me out, and she's I'm only 14. I can't drink. I'm like, oh, you gotta start sometime. By the time you're
Whoa.
16, you're gonna be going to
She already
parties.
started. She don't want to admit it.
Gotta know how to hold your alcohol. Come on. I'm kidding.
It's the second one. What we're going now, what we're going to. Still
We're going
Scotland?
to. Oh yeah, all of these are Scottish.
Oh, they're all Scottish? Alright, let's do this. Scotland, let's do this.
So we are going to Oban 14.
Nice.
This is like the go-to whiskey, the go-to
Nice.
Scotch. It's a single malt, Highland region again. It's just smooth as fuck. I mean, it's just everyone likes this one. It's it's the most expensive one up here. But you'll see why.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, it's just,
Now
it's
we
got
have-
no harshness. Ready to jump in?
Hell nah.
Did you drink before?
Like back in the day.
Like back in the day,
Oh.
yeah, she did. Everybody, yeah.
Okay, no.
Sober, eh?
You know
Yeah.
what? Not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
Like, so like when I was young, I was like 12, 13.
Oh,
Okay,
whoa.
so my mom, we lived kind of ghetto, so my mom didn't give a fuck about me. So for my 13th birthday, she bought me and my friends a bunch of Smirnoffs. And I had all my friends over. She left to the bar and we drank.
Those are malt beverages, though.
I was a little girl.
It's like a wine club.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, we would drink Smirnoffs. Like, I used to love liquor when I was young. Like, when I was, like, I used to love Crown Royal when I was 13. That was, like, my
Whoa.
little thing.
That's good.
Minute. And then, you know, I would try beer. I hated beer. The taste to me is disgusting.
Yeah.
They all taste the same to me. All beer tastes the same to me. I don't see no difference in any of it. And so, I don't know. And then my mom was alcoholic, so that's kind of the reason why I was like, nah, I don't want to be like that, you know? So,
That's cool.
once I hit 15, I was like, nah, never drink again.
So what do you think of Oban?
Was it
That one
good?
right there was a smooth one.
Yeah, that's way,
Yeah.
way smooth.
Yeah, you can taste that. What the extra $50 is for.
That extra 50. Different from the first one, big time. You see that first one?
Different taste, yeah.
Way different.
Yeah.
More wood taste. That one's real longer. And that one's just quicker.
Yeah, and this one, it was aged in 2 different barrels, so you were kind of getting contrasting flavors.
Okay. Yeah.
But the Oban, I mean, it's just
Yeah.
born and
Yeah.
bred for smoothness. It's kind of, I always call it like the Mountain Dew of whiskey, of Scotch, because it just like goes down so smooth. So with Straitjacket Life, you guys
Yes, sir.
have the clothing line. You guys have kind of the entertainment side. How does that work? For like, I guess actors, actresses.
Okay. Well, we started off by doing it ourselves, you know what I mean? Just being in like TV shows, music videos and stuff. We did it for us just to get our name out, you know? Because when you're on set, there's a lot of other people that do the same things or different things, but there's a lot of different people, so we try to network with everybody, you know? So basically, at our store, what we did is sign people up, you know what I mean? Anybody that wants to have a little taste of the industry, just come to our store, we'll get your headshots done, we sign you up and get you to work, you know? Yeah, pretty much.
So are you doing mostly music videos, or is it actual movies?
Yeah, well, when we go and do them, we do it, everything.
So it's everything?
Movies, music videos, TV shows, right?
Yeah.
Commercials. He just did a
Yeah.
commercial, like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try to do it, anything, you know what I mean? Like, just try to get our name out there as much as possible.
Yeah, when we do on like said in the industry and the entertainment industry, you know, like me and my cousin, we do it, you know, with the music involved in it, the clothing, the brand, and also the acting, right? So we go on set, we're acting, you know, background, we do that type of stuff, networking, and then they book us for different events, and also like I said, different shows, music videos, movies, a lot of student films. It could be, you know what I mean, a lot of different things. So that's what we do, and then from there, we started doing that about a year and a half ago. Just getting in the industry like that, then little by little getting some more principal roles, you know, picking up and getting some more better type of work. And then at our store, we provide the service of getting people in this industry. I mean, like, if they want to be an artist, rap, sing, you know what I mean, they can come to our studio and we can record them. We have, you know, just the basic, you know, you could say equipment to record people.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like I said, if they want, we have the photography equipment, so we can take their pictures, take their headshots, or, you know, if they want to do an album cover, you know, photography, anything like that. So we do that at our store. So it's how we're in it, and then also we provide the service for other people that want to be in it like us, you know what I mean? Like, we kind of like, you know, connect them with it, give them the info, you know what I mean? That's what we do. We think everybody should be in the industry. It's so big, you know, so much money to be made, and then especially now where it's going, and a lot of our culture and the way our upbringing, it's pushing its way in the mainstream, you know what I mean? And no one knows more about it than us because we grew up in it and we live it, you know what I mean? So we want to portray that in our clothing, in our music, in our acting, in our, you know, directing or anything like, and stuff like that. So that's what we're here for. So, and we're gonna keep pushing it, you know.
And it's a perfect job because, you know, a lot of people we know got criminal records and stuff like that. But this job, they don't check none of that, you know. They don't drug test, none of that. So, you know.
Is that how you got
That's
into it?
good. It's perfect.
yeah.
It's perfect.
No, I got a clean record. I'm a good girl.
Yeah.
Sober and a clean record. Don't fuck with me.
What the fuck are you hanging out with these guys for, man?
Yeah.
They like the bad guys.
Yeah, we like that, guys.
Alright, you know
We
how
like
that go.
guys. But no, they're good people.
Mhm.
They're good people. They look bad. They
They
do
look
bad
bad,
things,
but-
but they're good people.
They do bad things. Nah, maybe in the past, but now, like I
That's
said, we
what I'm
moved
saying.
on.
They did bad things.
Yeah, we learned from it, and like I said, we're trying to turn it into a positive.
They're
you know what I
grown
mean?
now,
Turn it
that's
into
all.
something more, more, better for everybody, you know, involved. So we're gonna, you know, get them out of that prison lifestyle, getting locked up, and being on drugs and being strung out to where they could do something else with it. You know what I mean? And make it into a career. You know, living for the family. You know, provide for their family. You know that's what we're doing.
See, now I always thought that convicts, their only future was working as like a auto mechanic or a debt collector. But
Yeah.
you're letting them be models.
Yeah, we're showing them the way. Yeah, models right
Yeah.
there.
And actors, actresses, and all the rappers.
Yeah. Music producers, directors. We have camera equipment. We work with them. You know, we shoot their music videos. If they want to be a rapper, we could record them and shoot their videos.
So if I came to you,
Mhm.
said I want to be a rapper,
Yeah.
Everybody
That's
deserves
it,
a
yeah.
shot.
We could, we'll record you.
you haven't heard me rap.
Yeah. We'll hook you up with some beats, you know what I mean? We'll hook you up with the studio equipment and all that and get you in there and we'll shoot your music video, you know what I mean? All that. Find your locations, you need a lowrider, we'll shoot you a lowrider. You need some homies in the background, be in the background, you know what I mean? Whatever you need, you know what I mean? Whatever you need. You need some females, throw some females in there.
Oh, that visual though.
You know what I mean? So, you might have Ambition Queen right there in the, you know what I mean? With the bottles, boom.
And then I got to deliver with a rap.
You can do
So
it easily.
that's where it fails.
All that stuff.
Just like Dr. Seuss kind of
Dr.
rhymes,
Seuss
you
raps,
know
you know
what I mean?
what I
It
mean?
always works.
Nowadays,
Hickory
it don't take
dickory
much.
dock.
It don't take much nowadays. Throw some auto-tune on it, you know?
Mix
And
it
that's
up,
it. Mix it
cut
up, and you're good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Nowadays
crazy.
you can rap about anything. You have the dumbest songs on the radio, but they
Yeah,
popping.
you see in the business how it gone to. What do you think of it is nowadays with this crazy?
See, I don't follow hip hop or rap.
But that's the
that
mainstream
much.
now.
It is.
That's crazy. That's the mainstream, but that's what it is.
I mean, there's some stuff I like. Other stuff,
most of it, yeah.
yeah, most of it.
You like
Yeah.
Cardi B, huh?
Like what?
You like Cardi B, huh?
You know what? I heard her stuff, and I actually liked it.
Right?
Yeah.
She's pretty dope. She's pretty
Yeah,
dope.
I was shocked because
Her story is dope too, though.
I have no
She used to be
idea.
a stripper. She
Really?
was a ghetto, ugly stripper before she.
Damn.
Really?
I
I never
kind of
knew that.
ugly ass river. Now look at this.
I'm sorry, but yes.
I
Yeah.
never knew that about her.
That's why she's so revengeful in her music, because she's proving to these girls that were always like, oh, you were just a stripper, blah blah, you know. And look where she is now. Way up there, smashing all them stripper haters.
There's stripper haters.
Stripper haters.
What?
Stripper
the
haters.
Who's
hell?
that?
I
I
know.
Those girls that can't dance, the girls that wish they were strippers, but they love hating.
Okay. They can't dance.
Can't dance.
Strip
I
clubs.
can't dance on a strip club. That shit looks hard.
You can't?
No, I never tried, but that shit looks hard.
Hey,
They actually have classes for
They
that
got
now.
skills.
You
They
know,
got
I've
skills.
seen classes. I was gonna take some.
Take those
Carmen
classes.
Electra.
Oh.
So this is
What is this?
Ancnoc, the middle C silent. This is also a Highland whiskey. This one's a bit smokier. They actually age it in former bourbon barrels, so it picks up a bit of that smokiness from it.
Nice.
So it's got
Yeah,
it's got a little bit more of a kick than the Oban. It's still damn good.
Salute everybody out there.
Ah,
Getting us
my
faded over
contract.
Do you want another root beer?
No, I'm still good.
But you can see the little bit more smoky.
Yeah. It's crazy how they're all at different tastes, you know what I mean? From the first one, second one, third.
So I guess we'll ask you a question.
What do you want to ask me?
We'll stop ignoring you now.
Okay.
You always gotta like ignore the pretty girl in the room
Why?
So we could look cool.
because they're used to all eyes being drawn upon
That's a
them.
lie.
No,
That's
it's
a
not.
lie.
That's
That's a
true.
lie.
It's true.
I'm too humble for that shit. Go ahead.
Oh come on. You know you walk into a room and just like all eyes are on you. Oh, let me get that for you.
Is that true? No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean, I don't see it that way. I don't take it that way.
Because you're so used to it.
No. No, I don't see it that way. I don't see it because, I don't know how to explain it. No, I swear, like, and my brother be telling me that too. Like, oh, oh, you still are
You're
so
going,
attention. I'm like, shut the fuck
all
up.
these guys I meet, they're so nice.
Yeah, no,
why
but
is everybody so
okay.
nice?
Okay, I'm
Hey,
lying.
people
I
ain't that
notice
nice
it.
in real life, for real.
I notice it, but I don't let it get to my head. I don't let it blow my head up. I still act the same. I'm always the same person.
Now,
don't take
I
such
do
a-
see from like your Instagram and your social media that you do hustle a lot.
Mhm.
You are out there. Okay, maybe hustling is the wrong terminology. That's what I'm clarifying.
Okay, go ahead.
You are working your ass off
There you go.
Nice.
in a legitimate way.
And legit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no,
I mean,
I try.
you do work,
Yeah. I
and
try.
you're not afraid of work.
No, I'm always ready to work.
Yeah.
Always.
How did you get into modeling
I started.
and involved with these guys?
Well, I started a long time ago. I started when I was young. When I was pregnant. I started pregnant modeling. I couldn't work at
So
the
that's
time.
like fetish modeling.
Kind of, right? It is, yes. Okay, listen.
I shot a few videos like that.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
I don't know like that.
Hey.
Nice.
Poor baby. Anyways, I couldn't work, so I was on Craigslist. Shout out Craigslist.
No.
Craigslist is the shit, you know it is. You know it is. Okay, but
Okay, wait. So, before you go on with this story, would you be able to do what you were posting on Craigslist
Yeah.
today? Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So-
It wasn't like the fetish type.
Okay,
shit.
okay. Just making
So
sure.
this
We want to
photographer
keep
was
this
looking.
PG-ish.
This photographer was looking for pregnant models. I was pregnant.
Okay, this is
so
going
I took that
downhill
shit.
really
So, so I did, the shoots with him, and then I continued shooting with him after I had my son. I shot more with him. I had the little Model Mayhem page and all that stuff. And life happens. You have more kids. You move. Shit happens. So I stopped for a while.
I don't think anyone in here knows about the you have more kids.
Oh, I know I have more kids.
No.
Okay, so, anyways, well, life went on. My baby's dad was really, criticizing, so he had my self-esteem, way down here. So, I didn't do anything. I didn't pursue anything. I felt like shit. So, when we separated, I decided, I'm going to get back in. I'm going to see what I could do. And, I got with an agency in Vegas called True Talent Management, but they were kind of ripping me off. So, I got my photos done there, but they were charging me. So I was like, I don't think this is going to go anywhere. So I left there. I started doing, with my locals in Vegas, music videos, photo shoots, little, the locals and stuff. And then from there, of course, I made my Instagram, started posting stuff. And then when I moved to Cali, that's when it kind of blew up for me a little bit more. So I started meeting more people, started with the music videos, the photo shoots, and networking, going to events, meeting people, and that's where it went. Everything's coming together for me, though. I feel like I'm headed the right direction. I have good teams, so I have good people on my side, so I think I'll be good.
So, what's your 5 years from now? Where are you going to be?
I'm going to be traveling. Everything's going to be paid. I want to be the first full tatted Victoria's Secret model. That's what I want to be. But no, I want to be sponsored, and I want to travel, and I want to I want to be up there. I'm not trying to be stuck where I'm at right now.
Do you lose any jobs because you're tatted?
I haven't, but I have been hesitant to do or apply for some things because I'm like, I don't know. They asked, would you be into acting? But I'm like, I don't know, if my tattoos, it'd be acceptable. For certain looks or whatever. So, yeah, that kind of, I feel like it is a fallback in a way, but then it kind of gives me a different look, so.
This is Talisker from the island of Skye. It's a 10-year single malt. They take, this decomposing shit in the bogs, the swamps, and it makes they cut off these bricks, and it's just all this grass and leaves and tree matter and all that. It's peat, and they put it under the barrel and before they cap it off, and they light it, set it on fire with a blowtorch, and all the smoke infuses the barrel, and then when they put the whiskey in, puts the smoke into the whiskey. And so it's a very unique type of whiskey, the Island Isla region.
Kind of smells different.
Mhm.
Have her smell it.
I did. Oh my god, that smells harsh.
This is one, it's
Kinda-
gonna, you don't feel it till it's like right here, and it's gonna stay with you.
Oh, that's a little kick.
It's like your after dinner mint.
Oh,
Oh, all right.
What you doing? You're a drink that.
It's
I
one of
none
those-
of those faces on the other ones.
You love it or you hate it.
Not bad.
mm,
Oh yeah, there's that aftertaste. You know,
a little too.
tastes like, you know, when you go to the dentist.
Mm-mm.
and they-
There is a little bit of a
That-
medicinal taste at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah. That little stuff they put in your mouth when they numb you.
Ah.
That's what it tastes like.
Yeah, it's weird. I started getting into these because
Yeah, that's
like
like dentist.
a lot of times you read whiskey reviews and it'll say like tasting notes, passion fruit and butterscotch and vanilla, and it's like, oh, that sounds nice
lovely.
and yeah, it sounds lovely. And then you get to the Isla and Island, and it says tasting notes, leather, charcoal, iodine, burnt hair, and it's like,
Damn.
this is still from Scotland. It's like 100 miles to the west. And so it's like, I gotta try this.
I
And
feel like this sounds real submissive.
yeah, and it's like, damn, that's pretty good though.
Real shit, man. Shit, hard shit.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Actually.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's still in there. You still taste that little
Right
medicine
there,
taste. It's
right
right there,
there.
right where you
Yeah.
said. You know what I mean? But it's true about, you know, the liquors, like I said, we drink a lot of bottles in the days, mainly all the cheap shit back in the day. So we're partying and just woo, a lot of bottles a night. But when they start making all this flavor crap, and all this, especially in the last 10 years or whatever, everything, like passion fruit, mango, this and that, and coconut, and cinnamon, this and that. The weirdest shit, whipped cream, vodka,
Oh,
and
yeah,
this,
whipped
and
cream.
the weirdest crap. Cotton candy, this. I'm like, God damn, where'd the alcohol go? So this is crazy. Going back to it, just like, you know what I mean?
Well, the
No
cool thing
alcohol.
is, I
Cutting
mean,
all that out.
they're not adding like all these like essential oils or whatever
Yeah.
that crap is that how they get watermelon and cotton candy flavor. This is all done
Yeah.
naturally through a barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It tastes
stuff.
different.
Yeah,
This is how you're supposed to drink too. Nice and slow. Just warm, have a nice little sip, sit down, let it sink in, you know what I mean?
You're
Not
used
like
to
that.
huh?
No, it's like wow, 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 no. This is where you can enjoy the alcohol. You know?
Yeah,
You can
there's-
really taste it, enjoy it.
So what's next for Straitjacket Life? You guys got albums coming out?
We're kind of pushing our artists more than us mainly, you know what I mean? So we got Pablisi, he was here on the show also. His music's gonna be coming out. We got female artist Yvette coming out. Ambitious Queen's gonna hop on the
I'm gonna
track.
hop on the mic.
She's getting
With
on there.
And,
She's gonna be rapping.
No,
Get some
Maybe
low
singing.
riders.
We're singing, maybe some singing, you know what I
I'm
mean?
singing. I'm too girly.
Get on there.
I'm just kidding.
but yeah,
I'll
we
try.
got we got a few projects coming up. We'll see how she does, you know.
We'll get her in here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm so down.
See,
Let's do it. Let's do it.
that's why we like her, because she has that hustle, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We meet a lot of people, and they just like, they say, you know, a lot of good things, but they just fall off and forget about them and wish her hustling.
That's the thing. I mean, you meet so many people, especially in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
They want something, but they think that it's just gonna come. to
Yeah,
them.
easy
And-
and
yeah.
quick.
And they'll like with you guys. I'm sure you've seen it. They'll sign with you, and then, okay, I'm signed with someone. I'm done. I don't have to do anything anymore. It's like that with bands all the time. You sign them to a label, and they go, we made it. It's like, no, now you gotta work.
Yeah.
What?
Exactly, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
It's
You
just
need to work
starting,
hard.
yeah.
You need to work harder than I'm gonna work for you.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
gonna work
I-
for all these like 10 bands on the label. You gotta work equally as hard as I'm gonna work for 10 bands,
Yeah.
or you're never gonna make
I
it.
feel like a lot of people they let their personal life interfere with their goal, and so they kind of just go off with their personal life and forget about what they were trying to pursue.
Mhm.
Or they don't recognize their own potential and they don't say like, fuck it, I'm gonna run with it. Some people just, I don't know. They're not ready. They're just not ready. They thought they were at a moment, I guess, but they weren't. So it sucks when there's people like that, especially when you see the potential in them and you're just like, what are you doing? Like, you're fucking up. You have the potential. Like, why are you not doing this? But some people don't have the drive, and it sucks. Sucks to see that. I mean, they could be somewhere.
Yeah.
Sucks. But yeah, we're trying. We're making some moves.
Yeah, with the music, like you said, we have, our artists. Like, she's going to jump in there. She's going to be recording some tracks. But Yvette, Pavlisi that was here, he has, his album coming out. We're going to shoot a music video for him, push that out there. We'll line up some shows for our artists, get them on stage, start building their fan base. And so that's what we're going to do with that. And the clothing line, too. More designs coming out, more shirts coming out, spring collection. Female clothing, too. Want to push a lot of female clothing. Because we mainly just did male shirts, male shirts, tank tops, that type of hats and stuff. But now we want to push the female line, do that. And the music videos, we're getting equipment, boosting our studio and all our equipment every day. So we're going to be shooting a lot of music videos for our artists and also for other artists that come into our shop, and they just want to shoot the video. And not just to be rappers, it could be singers, metal, any type of music, like country, alternative. It don't matter what, we work with everybody, you know what I mean? So it's not just the rap or this, the street, type of people. It's anybody that wants to be in the industry and wants that, that help, wherever we could help them with, Because that's what we do it for, Like when we started the clothing brand, we wanted to be in stores like everybody else, went to the malls and went to the stores. And we went to them like, hey, how do we get our shirt in your store? And they laughed at us. They're like, who are you? What's your family? How many have you sold? What's your following? And we didn't know how it worked, Well, okay, we don't have that. And so we were like, okay, let's make our own store, you know what I mean? Go get our own store, put our shirts up. Now no one can deny us, Same with the recording. We have our own recording studio. My cousin's garage, we had in the garage, made a little booth, little bootleg mic in there, a little computer, and we were recording and all that. And now, we have our own recording studio, So it's like no one's gonna do it for us, so we got to put ourselves on, invest in ourselves, work together, and and put it together. And so now we're able to help other people, outside of our own family, like Ambition and Pavlisi and Yvette, a bunch of other people that we work with too, and also putting on our little friends, little homies, and also our young people in our family too, introducing them into the game. So. That's what we got. Yeah, and also the acting too. We're gonna get back on our acting. The year and a half since we started acting, we've been on a lot of, like I said, music videos, short films, a lot of different projects. Criminal Minds, NCIS, Training Day. He's been on a lot of stuff, Especially because of the tattoos and all that. They always use him as a convict, as a criminal, but so he's gonna be in a lot of things, Every movie, every show's always gonna show that prison scene or something. He's gonna be in there. You're gonna probably see him in there. But yeah, we're gonna, keep on working on that, taking acting classes, trying to go into more principal roles, get more lines.
Should I be worried?
Nah, he cool. He's,
like
I said, he's playing one on TV now. That was in the past, but he has all the experience for that, so it's good. But
Feels good.
Yeah, it feels good being out here making money for it because they pay us. You get to be on set, and people from us, we're not used to that. They treat you on set like, what I mean?
Like a star.
Like a star.
Oh,
You got Crafty there, and you have a trailer and wardrobe and makeup and all this crap, and you're meeting these people. It's a good time, Meeting people from all over the world,
Yeah, a lot of my
It's crazy.
heavy metal friends, they started out doing extra work, and because they all had like that long hair, that certain look that they were looking
Easy
for.
to cast them, man.
Yeah, they were always getting cast in like different roles. They needed like goth looking people.
Oh, yeah.
Especially like 10, 15 years ago, vampire type looking people.
Oh, man, yeah. Everything was about
always getting, and I'm like, what about me? My phone was never ringing.
that.
I look too normal.
He's called me a doctor.
Yeah, that was the problem. I mean, you kind of gotta stand out a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't have tattoos. I don't have piercings. I'm just like normal, I guess.
Yeah.
But there is
I
also
fucked
a lot
up.
of work. There is also a lot of work for that. They always need just a normal looking, guy for
Yeah,
whatever
true.
role that.
I'll be a stockbroker.
Yeah.
He's all, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, eventually we want to get into writing our own scripts, Want to be on that side, the directing side, writing our own scripts, doing, short films, you know, maybe a major production in the future about our lives, the way we grew up, and also a lot of the stories we have growing up with our family. Crazy stuff. that happened.
Do you guys have like funding, all the backing needed to do that kind of stuff?
Not yet, and that's what we're working on right now. Yeah, and like making the connections with us being actors ourselves. You know, we're making the connections over there, and also raising money on our own and having the store and all that. But eventually, once we get the script down, get all our ideas, then we can maybe and see where we can get some funding, pitch it to people and all that. But there's so many different things that we've been through. It's like some crazy. I want people to know this. It has to be in a movie. You know what I mean? It's crazy shit you wouldn't believe, but it's the normal for us. You know what I mean? The normals that we saw growing up in the area we did, and so people.
Now the Straitjacket Life store. That's over around the corner, Montclair.
Yes, sir, Montclair on Hope Boulevard.
Is that ever open? I've gone there and it's closed.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. But yeah, it's because
If you're, you know what, I'll just have them in.
Yeah.
I'll make them come to me now.
Yeah, we're gonna open up soon. I just went through the accident, you know what I mean, which made it real hard to open up daily. Cause I mean, like you said, it's just us, So it's been hard, but I'm getting there, you know what I mean.
Just walking
I walk
soon,
now, so
soon.
we're gonna start opening up again. We're gonna have a grand reopening, maybe within a month.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get the big light outside that like kind of spins around?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, the Batman light.
I never thought about
Yeah,
that.
the Batman light.
We want that. We want to do like a grand reopening, all that, and have like food there, drinks, and people can come through and buy merch, new merch coming out.
Just let me know. I'll do my grand opening the same night.
Oh.
I'll just steal everyone.
No, see, we got to link together.
Yeah, link up. You come to our shop and we make it even bigger. You know what I mean?
I've tried going to your shop.
Oh yeah, but we're gonna be there now. Once he's walking in, see him with this crutch over there falling all over.
I even brought a bottle of Gentleman Jack to your store.
Man.
I mean, now it's gone.
Yeah, don't leave it out there. 'Cause, yeah.
It's not gonna last more than a week.
Not a Hope Boulevard. Nah, not a Hope. But yeah, we'll be back. We're back with the grand reopening. Like I said, we only been there since September, so we're like 5 months, 6 months in. And with the accident, set us back. He was in the hospital and he wasn't mobile for a while in the last 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna the grand reopening and then be there every day and new merch and reaching out to people and to make the store even bigger. Mm-hmm. Especially with the events, we found out that having events at the store is a big plus for us. It's gonna bring the attention to the store and it's people a chance to network with each other, And so we're gonna throw more events. Maybe on a monthly basis right there. We have a big parking lot, so there's a lot of room.
Yeah.
A lot of cars to be there, and we could put some vendor booths out there. So we're looking, to do something like that. So there's be a lot of things coming up.
We got
soon.
an update on Ambition. I get shirts tomorrow.
Ambition
I get my
getting
own
shirts tomorrow.
Oh, you're getting your own line?
Mhm.
I'm gonna start. I'm getting a couple done. See how they work out. See how they style. But yes.
So right now you have posters.
Right now I have posters. Yes. So my shirts to be done tomorrow. So I have pictures of me on the shirts. Of course, they're guy shirts because what girl's gonna wear another girl? So gotta come up with something about that later. But right now it's just for guys, all guy gear. But